Yo, what up, what up, what up? Native Raider here. Ladies and gentlemen, today we're going to be talking about all the changes coming to Titans in Season 21, Season of the Deep. After combing through everything that Bungie has told us via articles, twabs, and even developer podcast appearances, I have kind of combined this all into one video for all you fellow Titans out there. So we'll start off with like the nerfs because they're sad and we kind of want to get that shit out of the way, then to buffs, additions, and reworks. So without further ado, let's get it.
Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go.
Alright guys, let's get the sad stuff out of the way because Bungie did hit us with the nerf hammer a couple of times. First off, our beloved Dune Launchers is getting a substantial nerf, chain damage range going from 20 meters to 12 meters. Also, the damage itself is being reduced from 85 to 50. Rest in peace to them unexpected double kills. Next, we got our knockout aspect on our striker subclass, where the lunge range will be reduced by a meter, going from 6.5 meters to 5.5 meters, but the PvE damage bonus was increased from 60% to 100%. Not like that's really much of a valuable trade-off in my opinion. Now guys, this is the big one, and it really hangs heavy on the heart of every Titan, including myself, that loves to go Super Saiyan Ape Gorilla mode in the Crucible. Our Seismic Strike, Shield Bash, and Hammer Strike will now cost us 15% melee energy on activation. Let me say that again. Our Seismic Strike, Shield Bash, and Hammer Strike will now cost us 15% melee energy on activation. A moment of silence for the death of our Titan identity. They did reduce the base cooldown to 91 seconds, where it was previously in the range of 101 to 114 seconds. Again, not a good trade-off in my opinion. I need my movement, man. Alright, so time to wipe them tears away because aside from those few nerfs, there is a lot to be excited for as a Titan in Season of Deep. Let's start off with talking about the supers and the changes coming to that. Quite the buffs here, guys. Fist of Havoc is getting buffed with light attack cost being reduced from 8.5% to 6%, heavy attack cost reduced from 18% to 12%, increased heavy attack PvE damage by 33%, that's big, and heavy attack now blinds targets near the center of the slime area. For Glacial Quake, we're getting increased Shiver Strike thrust speed while in super by 10%, increased light attack damage by 20%, and then for our Void subclass, Sentinel Shield increased PvE damage by 20%, and for our Sunbreaker Hammer of Soul, increased PvE damage by 10%. For Burning Maul, increased PvE damage by 10%, now creates sunspots on cast when Soul Invictus is equipped, matching the behavior of Hammer of Soul. Heavy Attack Cyclone also now applies Scorch over time. Okay, Bungie, very nice. I like this. By the way, this is also in addition to all the supers getting a PvE damage resistance by roughly 20%. Next up, we have our Berserker Titan, where Frenzy Blade decreased cooldown based on how many melee charges a player has stored. At 0 charges, cooldown reduced by 15%. At 2 charges, cooldown reduced by 30%. So basically, don't spam all your melee charges if you really don't need to, and you'll have them back much faster. For our Behemoth Titan, Shiver Strike, maximum thrust while in flight increased by 16%, decrease maximum downward influence of gravity while in flight by 18%. Howl of the Storm, increase the width of freezing cone versus players by 31%. That's kind of nice as well. Maybe dabbling with some Behemoth builds next season for sure. We also got some buffs to our ranged melees. For Shield Throw, increased the base impact damage from 60 to 70, increased the consistency of finding and adjusting initial trajectory toward a new target after a bounce. And for Throwing Hammer, now adjust its initial flight trajectory based on your aim assist target. Soul Invictus gets a buff as well, increasing the tick damage of a sunspot to enemy players from 17 to 22. As for aspects, we're getting an increase in fragment slots from 1 to 2 on both Bastion and Juggernaut. We're also getting a new aspect coming to Season 21 for our Strandy Titan boy called Flechette Storm, and Bungie says with Flechette Storm, Berserkers have access to a powerful new slide melee attack that quickly launches them into the air and blasts away any nearby enemies. While still airborne, press the melee button again to fire a cluster of tracking projectiles that deals heavy damage and unravels enemies. As you can see in the footage they released, it looks like it's going to be a good time. It's going to be fun, and I'm super excited about this one. I can't wait to get my hands on it and just start launching enemies across the map, like the man launchers in Root of Nightmares, right?
Our top story, an accidental space shuttle launch.
And of course, we can't forget about all the changes to our exotics that are for the good. Starting off with point contact cannon brace, lightning strikes now jolt targets, increased PvE damage per lightning bolt from 50 to 200. That's pretty huge. And also being amplified now increases the damage of the lightning strikes by 50% instead of extending the range. No backup plans is the next one, and this is a complete rework as it's replacing the old functionality entirely. Now provides a moderate benefit to airborne effectiveness and reload speed of shotguns, while you have Avoid Overshield shotgun deals additional damage, and shotgun final blows refresh your overshield, while using Avoid subclass rapid shotgun final blows or defeating a powerful enemy with a shotgun grants you Void Overshield and kicks off health regeneration. I can already see the hate that's going to be coming from the other classes when it comes to this in the Crucible. I can't wait. It's going to be fun. Next up, we have Second Chance Shield Throw Melee. Now weakens enemies. Stunning a barrier champion with your shield throw melee grants a single full melee charge. Really nice. I can't wait to see this in GMs. I want to do a GM build with this one. And then next we have Stronghold. This is not necessarily a buff or a nerf. It's just kind of a rework, and I'm still kind of scratching my head at this one, but replace the healing from blocking shots precisely with a significant damage reduction, 50% in PvE, 10% in PvP, while blocking with a sword. When you stop blocking, gain restoration ×2 with a duration that increases based on the number of shots you blocked. This next one, pretty excited about. Make sure you grab Eternal Warrior Helm Exotic and dust that thing off for next season. Rapid takedowns with arc weapon grants an escalating bonus to arc weapon damage using the same non-stacking damage bonuses used by Surge mods. This can go all the way up to tier 4 damage bonus, granting a damage bonus of 25% in PvE and 6% in PvP, providing a larger bonus that can be achieved with 3 Surge mods equipped. While at tier 4 damage bonus, arc kills refresh the bonus duration. After your Fist of Havoc super ends, you gain tier 4 damage bonus. Next up, we got Kepri's Horn. Short, sweet, but very nice. The solar damage wave now scorches targets. And then we have Path of the Burning Steps, changed the use of non-stacking weapon damage bonuses used by Surge mods. This can go all the way up to tier 4 damage bonus, granting a damage bonus of 25% PvE and 6% in PvP, providing a larger bonus that can be achieved than 3 Surge mods equipped. While at tier 4 damage bonus, solar kills refresh the bonus's duration. Becoming encased immediately grants you tier 4 damage bonus. Also, one quick notable mention. It was confirmed by a Bungie dev on the Massive Breakdowns podcast versus Enemies that Mask of the Quiet One is on the priority list for an update. Can't wait to see what they do with that one, because I mean, that's an absolutely gorgeous looking exotic. Well, there it is. I try to keep this one short and sweet. I hope you found some value in this video, and if you did, a like really helps exposure of this video to the rest of our Titan family. Also, I am nearly at my first big milestone of hitting 1,000 subscribers, so help your boy out. Appreciate you watching. And if you did enjoy that video, please hammer strike that like, shoot that sub, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.